Boy Scout Troop 257 out of Clovis.
They'll throw that big flag. Put them toe-to-toe with any band in the land.
They're great, and they play that, the Battle Hymn of the Republic, every game before the national anthem, like they'll do Saturday night. When it's Native American Heritage Night, the Bulldogs will have the red, white, and blue logo with a feather, and the sponsor is coming up next in the parade, Table Mountain Rancheria.
Absolutely. They are a federally recognized tribe of Native American people from the Chukchi Band of Yupik and the Menashe tribe. It was founded in 1916. The tribe operates Table Mountain Casino, Eagle Springs Golf Course, the Eagles Landing Restaurant, Mountain Feast Buffet, and TM Cafe, all out in Friant.
And they're also sponsoring 7,500 timeout bobbleheads with a Native American drum. So if you're one of the first on Saturday night, you'll get one of those.
Oh, that'll be a conference item for sure. Timeout bobbleheads. Great.
That is an amazing crew.
They have a wonderful float here today as well. Loving the parade.
Table Mountain Rancheria honors all veterans, says their sign as they're walking by with a large room. Ooh, I can't get up, but I do want it. Thank you so much. They're out giving shirts and t-shirts. Thank you.
Table Mountain Rancheria Police also joining us here.
Thank you.
I noticed they have the Thunderbirds on the front of that float. They were actually birds, but looking like the Air Force Thunderbird performance team. One of Fresno State's better players this year is Kavion Thunderbird, who actually traces his heritage to the Choctaw tribe.
What's his condition right now? Have you heard? How's he doing?
He's out for the year.
Out for the year?
But he'll be cheering his teammates on Saturday night at 7:30.
Well, coming up shortly once again, the parade's Grand Marshal, Fresno County Superior Court Judge Glenda Allen Hill. She began her journey with the United States military during her first summer in law school, where she interned for the Army JAG Corps. During her third year, she committed to joining the Air Force, where she was assigned to Castle Air Force Base in Merced and remained there for all 8 years of her service. After her service in the Air Force, she continued her pursuit of practicing law, becoming Deputy District Attorney for both Madera and Fresno counties. In 2008, she was appointed by the governor to the Fresno County Superior Court bench, serving as the first African-American woman to sit on the bench in Fresno. Judge Allen Hill continues her work today in family court and is honored to be this year's Grand Marshal. We're sure glad that she is here. Paul, you were saying she had quite the experience during her service.
You know, she was at Castle Air Force Base, but I was talking to her husband, who's there right next to her, Ron. I said, were you in the Air Force at the same time? He said no, he was working in law enforcement in Southern California. He was already out of the Air Force. And when she said she wanted to go into the Air Force, he said, well, I know a recruiter. So he was responsible for her going into the Air Force and serving our country.
Beautiful. And now she serves on the bench, and we appreciate that.
She does an incredible job. I've seen her in the courtroom. She holds down the atmosphere and keeps people in check, and she cares about her clients. I know one of the favorite things that she gets to do, I've seen photos of this and we've talked about it, is those adoption ceremonies when you welcome a child into a new home. She's a real leader in our community, and that's quite a ride that she's going to enjoy today there too.
Not bad. That's a nice set of wheels she's coming in. I believe she's got most of her family here today.
Yes, I think we saw her 2 grandkids that were escorting her earlier today. All right, we're getting ready to go there. Oh, of course.
Well, on this Veterans Day, we salute our veteran and our Grand Marshal, Judge Glenda Allen Hill. How about a big round of applause, everybody out here on the street, for Judge Allen Hill. That is quite the vehicle.
Yeah, it's from
Rockin' Ranch. All right, thank you.
Darren Schmall, who runs that, has veterans in his family. We took his uncle, Abby, on the honor flight. Abby was in B-17s in World War II in the Army Air Corps. Wow.
All right, up next now we have California State Senator Shannon Grove coming up next. Senator Grove was born and raised in Kern County and served in the United States Army. After graduating high school, while stationed in Frankfurt, Germany, she witnessed the fall of the Berlin Wall. Senator Grove was the first woman veteran elected to the California legislature when she served in the 34th Assembly District from 2010 to 2016. She was then elected to represent the 16th Senate District in 2018, and in 2019 she was selected leader of the Senate Republican Caucus and served in that capacity for 2 years.
Serving a very large district in Central California, from Bakersfield all the way up into Northwest Fresno. How about that?
And I've never seen a Mustang quite like that. It has all the right decals. I'm sure it looks that way 24/7, 365. That is sharp.
We have more of our dignitaries coming up along the parade route. In the meantime, having a great time. Thank goodness for this weather. It's a little overcast. Sun's breaking through here and there. We get back to the station, we'll thank Kevin Musso for his forecast. We count on Kevin every day. He's delivering today. Thank you, Kevin. And thanks to everybody who's here enjoying the 106th Central Valley Veterans Day Parade.
And now we have Dr. Joaquin Aramula, who represents the 31st District of the California State Assembly. Up next, this is an area that encompasses much of southern Fresno County. Dr. Aramula is the first Latino physician to be elected to the Assembly. And during his time in office, he has championed for healthcare needs and resources for his district, including those connected to workforce and economic development. Great to have you here.
And, you know, we're all connected to veterans. It was gratifying to hear him share about the veterans in his family, his father-in-law, his wife's grandfather and grandmother, and the sacrifices they made.
Absolutely.
And coming up next, Assemblymember David Tonkipa, born and raised in Sacramento. He attended Fresno State, where he played football for the Dogs. Assemblymember Tonkipa was elected to the State Assembly in 2024. Before being elected to the legislature, he worked with Fresno County and served as a field representative for Fresno County Supervisor Nathan Maxson. Assemblymember Tonkipa is involved with the Fresno County Athletic Hall of Fame, Fresno State Bulldog Foundation, and Fresno State football alumni. And I would bet, Paul, you called his name and number quite a bit during the day.
I called his first touchdown, and we talk about it sometimes because I said his name right. David Tonkipa, and he told a story with the crowd before we came on air about his father, a sailor, met his mother in the islands. His mother was from Tonga. His father has passed away, but he's got a legacy of service in his family too, and he genuinely supports veterans and his alma mater. He was there when we put Coach Jeff Tedford into the Ring of Honor because he played for Coach.
It looks like he's going to be walking.
Right,
yes, that's what I was going to say. He's going to be walking out there.
It's got a lot of flags to hang out.
Those aren't cleats either. He's definitely in sneakers out there.
Up next, we have Mayor Jerry Dyer, the city's 26th mayor, who was sworn into office in 2021. He is up next here on the parade route.
Looks like he's hitching a ride right now. He's also got a nice set of wheels, nice looking Corvette that he's climbing into here on the street in front of Fresno City Hall. Appropriate ride for our mayor.
Mayor Dyer, a proud Fresno native, raised in Fowler. Before becoming mayor, he served 40 years with the Fresno Police Department, including the last 18 as the city's longest-serving police chief. Mayor Dyer has led several successful initiatives, including Project Off-Ramp.
Mayor Dyer on the roof, coming down from City Hall, and gets a police escort to boot right behind him. Longtime police chief here in the city of Fresno.
I was going to say, he must know someone, and he knows veterans too. He shared recently, he and Tyler Maxwell did a proclamation for Central Valley Honor Flight last week, and he spoke about his Uncle Bobby, who had been a prisoner of war in Korea, and just imagining what he had gone through. Mayor Dyer really engages with veterans and empathizes with their experiences.
Up next, we have Fresno City Council member Mike Carbazzi. He was born and raised in Fresno as well, District 2, and now serves on the council representing that region. Mike Carbazzi is a second-generation small business owner committed to supporting public safety, creating more jobs, and increasing opportunities for local families.
Y'all noticing we're seeing a lot of American-made vehicles here? Cadillac, Mustang, Corvette, another
Absolutely.
Mustang. Not a coincidence, I don't think.
All right, we have some extra help out here at on the parade with how things are going on the route right now.
Action News anchor, our colleague Jason Oliveira, is going to be joining us shortly. He's walking the parade route, talking to a lot of people. And right now, he's standing by with David Kepler from Community Medical Centers. Jason?
Local veteran businesses downtown. Anybody use alcohol here? Any veterans?
Thank you so much. Thank you. And we're just getting started, everyone. We've got much more of the parade ahead. We've got to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
You're watching the 106th Central Valley Veterans Day Parade happening live right now in downtown Fresno and on ABC 30. Stay with us. Here in downtown Fresno, a lot of parades still to come.
And who are we looking at now? Let's
That's
see.
Cruz Cuellar.
Woo! Chris Cuellar, the past president of the Military Order of the Purple Heart. In 1969, he was drafted as an infantryman. Upon his arrival to Vietnam, he was assigned to the 1st Cavalry Division. On his 5th day, he was wounded in action and flown off the battlefield, where he recovered for 40 days. And so then returned to his unit and completed his tour. Now, for his service, he received the Combat Infantry Badge, the Purple Heart, the Air Medal, the Vietnam Campaign Medal, and several others. Cuellar then went on to work 32 years with the Postal Service and has spent the past 15 years volunteering with the Central Valley Veterans Day Parade.
And he's still carrying a bullet right next to his heart that he picked up in Vietnam over a half-century ago. He's an inspiration. You saw Nathan Maxick come through as well, the county supervisor, whose father was an Air Force pilot. Uncle was shot down in Vietnam. But I know a lot of the veterans love seeing the young people out here at the Central Valley Veterans Day Parade.
And coming down the street right now in front of Fresno City Hall, it's the McLean High School Marching Band.
Those together quickly, the 4 branches of service, the main ones with those service hymns. McLean was founded after the Korean War, before Vietnam. There's several McLean high school students who were killed in Vietnam, and they honor their memory today.
Glad to have them aboard today in this big parade.
And this group is special too. I didn't mean to take it from you there, Grace, but Duncan Polytechnical Junior ROTC, I've got to brag on them, because every time we do an honor flight, they bring dozens of these cadets. When the veterans come through that terminal and see these young faces, I can't even put into words what it means to them. These are some special young people right here.
Incredible. This is their Junior ROTC unit, which began in 1986. They're known as the nationally respected Stallion Squadron, and have won the nation's Distinguished Unit Award 15 straight years.
Well, I know you've done many events, as I have, where these young people come out and are part of the ceremony, and they are so polished, they are so professional, they are so proud of their country. They're remarkable young men and women.
They are, and what the older veterans always say is, you know what, seeing them gives me hope for the future. So them being here today means more than they really know.
Great to have them here today. The 106th Central Valley Veterans Day Parade. And here they come. They did a flyover earlier today for us. This is the Fresno County Sheriff's Office, dedicated to providing the finest quality law enforcement and correctional services.
I see a little Kingsburg PD in the house as well.
Yes, indeed.
I don't see the Swedish coffee pot. They had to leave it back in Kingsburg.
Kingsburg Police. They brought a little everything with them. SUVs, patrol cars, and a boat. Patrol boat for sure. Here comes the sheriff. There we go, Sheriff John Zanoni joining us here on the streets of Fresno.
You know, and all all these law enforcement agencies recruit heavily from the veteran population. So many of them are retirees that have been in the armed forces, and they're really active and intentional about recruiting those who have served.
เครื่องนี้เราใช้ตอนนี้เราซื้อ
Sheriff's Office was
ชิ้นที่
established
ดัวอยู่
in
ในเกาะอันเดอ
1856
ร์สัสไปเจอ
and had more than
จะเชื่อม
1,300
จากที่
employees
จะ
and
พอ
is
เดินทาง
responsible for patrolling 6,000 square miles of Central California. Fresno County, one of the biggest counties in the state of California, and they do a spectacular job of serving and protecting the population here.
That search and rescue vehicle looks like it can handle some terrain.
They've had to use it lately too.
Yeah, miraculously, huh? And I appreciate that some of them didn't wash all the mud off the sides. They want you to know these are the real search and rescue vehicles. It's not just pretend.
That's
It's
right.
the
Very
real
legit.
deal.
Yes. Just got off the job, just came over quick for the parade, right?
Let's hope they can finish the parade.
Yes.
Don't get any calls.
You see them hightailing it out of here, we'll know why. I bet a lot of folks came down from the hills, from the mountains, out of this area to be part of this parade today.
Quite a few.
Thank you
Also love to see this picture of the parade.
Thank you,
See on
thank
your
you.
screens right now. So many
See you
people
next
on
time.
either side of the streets.
Thank you see you next year bye bye thank you for watching